Start your season with... Start your week by installing your game plan. Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths. This is the development trait. This player has a zone ability. This is a
The 100th season starts tonight. I'm the coach, and this is the return of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we kick off the new season with a great one in the NFC North. A potential classic between the Green Bay Packers and the defending champs of the division, the Chicago Bears. I'll be back at halftime with a look ahead to the weekend. But for now, let's get to Chicago and say hello for the first time to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, back for our fourth season already calling games together. Hard to believe that. And as we begin 2019, the 100th season of the NFL, it's the 199th matchup between the Packers and the Bears.
Makes our 4 seasons together seem rather small, doesn't it, when you put those numbers next to it? But how about this opener?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. Just what you want on a first-down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Henry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Rodgers on target here to Allison. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
Went for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that. But you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Now Rodgers being chased out left. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came.
And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that?
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
319.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And a reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bilal Nichols just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing is Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. Now a first down carry by Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. So all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Let's go.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. They'll run it again with Henry. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers to throw. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Now it's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This thrown quickly out to Jones. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. And again, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimeous St. Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Rodgers now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. And he finds his tight end Graham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. On 1st down, Rodgers. The connection made, it's Graham. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back now at Soldier Field. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have taken. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin with Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Rodgers now on 1st down. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another 1st down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Roquan Smith, fresh off a solid rookie campaign, in on the tackle for Chicago. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. To throw is Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Double dog, that's the way.
Now Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Rodgers to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Rodgers going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. And quickly, they get to the line. First throw of overtime for Rodgers. Lets this one rip toward Graham. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there in overtime. 53 yards. Rodgers now to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the...
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on E!
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
10-2 stop. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Tannehill. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. A first down carry for Henry. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 17 carries, 67 yards. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Leading the league in rushing after week 1, you know he'd love to double down and continue that type of play here in week 2. And Anthony Barr just has it all as far as I'm concerned in terms of physique, athletic ability, and now he's versatile as well. When he came out of UCLA, he played outside linebacker, but also down defensive end. The Vikings can utilize the same sort of skills.
Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a second and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Now this one complete on the slant route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. From the red zone now, Tannehill. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
64. Back to you. Hey, alert 3. Hey, watch it. Snap.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And he's got the connection to the tight end, Graham. Touchdown, Packers. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Henry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
15-1.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll run on first down. It's Henry, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing on second down, Tannehill. Wide open receiver complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. On first down, it's Henry. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle. Second and 5 now. Tannehill. And left side here, it's Graham. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Tannehill now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On the delay, Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Gold stars all the way around for that defensive front. Anytime an offense wants to run a draw, they're really trying to hit you in the center part of the field. Anytime you can clog that up and force it to bounce outside, it's a huge win for the defense.
Here's Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready. 60
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's Tannehill.
And the big fella stuffed that one.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tannehill. And he finds his tight end, Graham. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's Tannehill. To say they've kept him under wraps running. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Tannehill. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Derrick Henry. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. Henry gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Open man is Allison, complete. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. On first down, Jones. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to fourth down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go with Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here we go.
They snap it to Tannehill. And no, it's incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To throw is Tannehill. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Xavier Rhodes sprints in on the corner blitz for the sack. Back to throw.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. They'll run on first down. Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Back to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. On third down, it's Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down. They run. It's Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended. Down 3. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.